You can't just ask customers what they want and then try to give that to them. By the time you get it built, they'll want something new. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. People think focus means saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on. It means saying no to the 100 other good ideas that there are. You have to pick carefully. Opportunities. I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You can't just ask customers what they want and then try to give that to them. By the time you get it built, they'll want something new. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. I'm as proud of many of the things we haven't done as the things we have done. Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. Getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. For the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I'm a. Bottom line is, I didn't return to Apple to make a fortune. I've been very lucky in my life and already have won. When I was 25, my net worth was $100 million or so. I decided then that I wasn't going to let it ruin my life. There's no way you could. My model for business is the Beatles. They were four guys that kept each other's negative tendencies in check. They balanced each other. And the total was greater than the sum of the parts. I've always been attracted to the more revolutionary changes. I don't know why. Because they're harder. They're much more stressful emotionally. And you usually go through a period where everybody tells you that you've completely failed. Technology is nothing. What's important is that you have a faith in people, that they're basically good and smart, and if you give them tools, they'll do wonderful things with them. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me.